Okay, I just wanted to show you what I've done on my EX. Let's see. Okay, I drilled some holes up front here for intake and some at the back for exhaust. I also drilled some right on top of the motherboard. I have filters here. They're not hydrophobic filters. You can use hydrophobic filters if you want, but I don't ride in the rain. But if I do get caught out in the rain, I carry a small amount of duct tape, which I can quickly cover these holes with. But this is not the purpose of this video. I also put the Clark bumpers on. Only thing with Clark bumpers, Chris is overlapping the outer shell. So if I were you, I would drill some holes here where the screws for the outer shell go on both sides, so you can get to the screws when you need to take the shell off. Then obviously it won't be a lift up type of situation. You have to lift the back end and then there pull it out. So remember that. I also, this is what I wanted to really show you. This is it's not a fire retardant tape. It basically is, if the motherboard pops and things catch on fire, it will protect the battery closest to it. I mean, this one is okay, but I added it anyway because it can actually melt the wrapping and then start going to the cells, and then before you know it, you'll have a big problem on your hand. I'm going to show you what this tape can do. I'm going to cut a piece of it. This is just to give you extra seconds. Obviously if the cover is closed, then you're kind of going to be shit out of luck. Now they put cover on the motherboard, but I take them off because they overheat. So this is the tape. I'm going to use my crack lighter. Oops. And let's see how long before it. Let me take the backing paper off also. If I had some nails, it would be good. Let's see. Come on, you can do this. Really ain't that difficult. There we go. Okay. So, if the flame is directly on it, which, it won't be, but let's see how long before. And of course the temperature is going to go through, but this is just extra layer of protection. The thickness of it is negligible. It's not going to cause any issues with your shell. That stuff is the glue. Ow, my fingers are burning. Still hasn't gone through. Okay, now, there you go. Now it comes through. So, it may give you extra protection. It may not, but either way, I'm going to use it and see what happens. Also, I added filters here in these holes. And as you can see, I've ridden this after I did my filters and stuff over dusty terrain on farmland, and the inside looks very clean. I also added the filters to the air intake. It's under this shroud. That has helped a lot also. I added a second fan. Next time I pull the motherboard out to replace it, I'm going to cut the fins on the heat sink here next to the fan, and I'm going to move this fan that way and put this fan right next to it. I think that will help a lot more. But since I've done all this, it really hasn't overheated. But I have to be honest, it has been pretty cold here, so I haven't been able to ride it in really hot weather to see if any of this makes any difference, so we will see. When you go to put the shell back on, because of these guys, it's not just putting it down, you have to play with it to get it to fit. Okay, tally ho.